when you join the Community Pay It Forward family. Your business can be seen because people know your business will offer hope to organizations like Todd Lingle of CARES Foundation. CARES Foundation is a proud mission partner of Community Pay It Forward. CARES Foundation is dedicated to educating young drivers of the dangers of impaired and distracted driving. Every sale through Community Pay It Forward helps support incredible organizations like the CARES Foundation.
Hello world, my name is Z, or you can call me Mr. Z. I am a web developer and I am also a consultant at Z World Webs. My one goal is to develop custom websites that are specifically catered to your organization's needs. I completely understand that building a website is an exhilarating, exciting, and significant step in connecting with your audience. Your organization has Z potential to make a meaningful impact, whether it's supporting animal rights, advocating for equality, combating human trafficking, or honoring the brave individuals who have served our country. Your mission is too important to be held back by the challenges a website can present. And I am here to ensure that your website works for you, not against you. Whether it's maintaining, developing, or redeveloping a custom website that is specifically catered to your needs. And with that being said, I would be more than delighted to learn more about your organization and, of course, develop a website Z World is waiting for.
Hi, friends. I'm Barry, and this is my amazing support gang, Zayden, Avery, and Bert. We're here to invite you to something truly magical, the miracle of the season.
This year, we're asking you to collect new books and board games. Yes, they must be new. And deliver them to the 2025 Chili Cook-Off, Community Pay It Forward, or your local children's ward at the hospital closest to you.
These gifts will bring comfort, imagination, and joy to children who need it most.
We also want you to read your favorite story, just like you would to your own kids, and record it for us to share on air.
Help us by purchasing these books and board games.
Open the cover and sign it with your family name, leaving the "to" blank for a nurse to fill in.
Let's celebrate the beauty of every tradition, every story, and every act of love.
Tell us about your favorite holiday memories. What did you celebrate? What moments with family and community do you cherish most?
Your voice could bring a beloved tale to someone who's never heard it before.
Businesses, we need you too. Sponsorships help us reach more families and make this season truly miraculous. Join us in showing your love for the community. Join us
for the miracle
of the season. Visit communitypayitforward.us to learn more, get involved, and share your story.
Born into a real fight wasn't right. Where can she dream here? Took a hold of her life, left at night, stepping out of her fear. Bring me home, out of love.
Hey everybody, it's Zach Clayton with Community Pay It Forward, Community Dare to Care, and the IMpACT channels. I am sitting here in my very crowded office right now, and why do I say it's crowded? Because I need you to look at this and please excuse the absolute mess. Y'all, we did it. We did a great job a couple Sundays ago. I want you to look at this. This is just part of them, okay? This is a small portion, and no, this is not an ashtray. Sorry, but it kind of looked like one. But this is a small portion of some of the books and board games that we've got. You look over here at my Archie Bunker chair that you can't hardly see, and there are more books, board games, donations, so much that we did because we all got together on a Sunday. We watched some football. We communicated. We had a great time at Key Largo Lounge. We've got everything from, as you saw, the board games, Clue, and there's even one in there that is one of the it's Monopoly, one of the famous games that are out there now, version of it. But we've got some word hunt for like the older kids, or Sudoku. I love Sudoku. It helps with my head so much in the mornings. It's one of my favorite things to do. But for the older girls, we've got some stories in there. This one is a true story about a girl that felt like she wasn't herself. We were able to take and pick up a couple Bibles. And now, see, here's the thing. You see a couple Bibles in my hand, correct? If you donate them to us, you'll see Qurans in the other hand. You'll see what other religious scripts in my other hand. This isn't about me or my beliefs. This isn't about any of that. This is about kids who are in a hospital trying to do things, trying to recover from something that they're scared. They're scared. They don't know what's going on. They hurt or they're sick. And just picture this, okay? We have a young child, maybe a preteen, or maybe a 13-year-old child who comes in. And the nurse walks up to him and says, "You know what? We know that you're alone right now. Mom and dad maybe had to go to work. We know that you're looking for something to do. Here's a Stranger Things book. This is a gift from someone in the community." These kids get to take and open the book, and they get to see from you to, and it'll have their name on the inside of this book. This isn't a book that they have to give back when they leave. They get to keep it forever. And these are part of the books that we were able to get with the chili cook-off this year. The Brown Cloud of Goodness did a marvelous job this year. By the way, I do appreciate all the comments about the Brown Cloud spot. I do appreciate that. You will see it again. We were able to pick up some of these neat little crayons. They got for the younger crowd. That one's Marvel. This one is Minnie Mouse. We were able to walk into the dollar store and pick up all these books. We picked up over $200 worth of books and crayons because of you. Because of you. Because of what you did. Because of your generosity. And we've still got more to go. You can still help us. Please, if you have new books that you want to donate, if you have new board games that you want to donate, you can bring it to our home office here in Greeley, 1427 7th Street in Greeley. That's 1427 7th Street in Greeley. Just leave it up on the porch. Take it to Key Largo Lounge and let them know, hey, I'm dropping this off for the kids. Sots and the family there at Key Largo, they'll get a hold of me. If you're willing to collect books at your business in Loveland, Fort Collins, Windsor, wherever, please contact me and let me know, and I'll tell people to go and drop them off. How about this one? If you're not anywhere near Colorado. Say you're one of my friends in Chicago. Start doing it. Start collecting books in your neighborhood. Start collecting books in your neighborhood. Don't send me those books. Let me know that you're doing it. I will send you these labels. They're labels that look like this, that you can take and put on the inside of the book. The family who purchased the book puts their name up top. We leave this part blank, and the nurse can write their name of a child. But you can take those books to your hospitals in your town. You can become part of the Cub Club. We can do great things together. Folks, we're still taking monetary donations. We're still taking donations of books and board games. Up here is the QR code. That's how you can donate monetarily. You can also you can record your story for the Miracle of the Season. Miracle of the Season 2 is coming up. December 25th. 37 hours of positivity. Positive stories. People who are doing great things in support of people who need us to do great things. Scan that QR code. Find out what we're doing. Join us. I promise you, it's worth your time. Go on your phone, record a 3, 4, 5 minute message to people out there. Tell them how much you love them. Tell them how much you appreciate them. Tell them how much you miss them. Tell them how much you support them. We're going to put it together. We're going to put together a 37-hour video of nothing but positive and uplifting messages to people all over the world. Your message can change a life. Next up, our monthly masterclass, Mr. Les Simpson. So he's going to be joining us next. Please stay with us. I will be back after his segment. This wall took 2,500 years to build. We don't have that long. That's why your support means so much. Please donate or volunteer and join the Community Partner Honor Wall, because community takes us all. So please join us today. Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Zach Clayton, and I am very, very proud that to continue this, we're going to finish the year off strong. We got 2 more episodes of Les Simpson's Masterclass. And Les, before we continue, I want to say with the deepest of gratitudes, Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So, things are moving along for you, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah.
You have a new thing that you are taking the reins from what JW was doing, and about employee treatment, right?
That's part of it. It's also for entrepreneurs, because and that's one thing I'm going to be talking about in neuroscience is see what our brain was designed, and you can put it as God, universe, whatever your belief system is, to make us successful. But our brain was designed to need others. Mm-hmm. And to be in a community. And we were only giving certain abilities. And that's one of the things that JW and other neuroscientists, and John Asher with Neuroscience of Sales talks about is, and this assessment that I'm going to be telling you about talks about the concept that we can go out there and do anything. It wasn't built into us. In fact, if we try to do that, we end up stressing ourselves out. And that's one of the things I'm going to talk about this new assessment. Well, it's not new. Clarify. One of the things J.W. Wilson was famous for, he was a certified international coach, where he went into corporations. And first off, he helped all the employees get along better by understanding what their brain was. The second thing is he helped all the sales forces sell more. But I was introduced to an assessment that the Fortune 500 companies have been using for 30 years. The gentleman that had it retired, and it has not been out there for 9 years. But now he's turned it over to a gentleman that I partnered with. And this assessment is so comprehensive. But one of the things I want to mention, there's three purposes of it. One is entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs try to do everything. And this assessment will show them what they should and shouldn't be doing and what they should be contracting out. And if they try to do everything, then all they do is cause themselves stress. When that happens, the neurocortex of the brain, the blood drains out of it, the creativity, and we go into fight or flight, because that's what the body knows whenever we're in stress, is we need to either fight or get away. And so this assessment will show entrepreneurs, and it's only $275. And
and Les, I heard somewhere, and I heard someone say, and this is of course, one of the big people who talk about business all the time, how if you think that your company is worth anything, yet you do everything, you don't have a company.
Exactly.
You know, one person can manage maybe a company if it doesn't want it to grow. But you cannot be one person and expect, not even these, as much as like Elon Musk would like you to think he's the one who created everything that he's in. He's not. He's got smarter people than him in the positions they need to be.
That's correct.
So, and tell us a little bit more about this.
Sure. The assessment is, let me see, I'm trying to get the right background here. That's one of the things that's phenomenal about this, that we can change backgrounds in the middle. And I have a interesting, because everybody learns visually.
Yeah.
And that's why my background, if you'll notice, is everybody shaking hands, because we're all supposed to get along together. But this assessment, it consists of 6 different assessments. First off, the modality. Now, what that is what part of a project we should be working on. There's first the creative, the one that is ethereal, the one that sees it out there, some concept that might be developed. The second is, once that concept, the next step is to design it into a prototype. The next is the developer, the one that goes and makes the prototype work. And the next and final is the maximizer. Once the prototype is at its maximum developer, then refiner. Refiner is the one that makes everything work right, maximizes the ability of it. But the maximizer is the one that can take it forward and do all of the mundane stuff to keep it forward. And those 5 places on a team, this, first off, will tell you where you should be on that team. Second, IMpACT. It shows, and I'm just learning this, I don't remember all of them, but what the impact. You should be a director. You should be cooperation. You should be different things. Then the temperaments. And are you a feeler? Are you a thinker? Are you whatever? And it also tests that. Then what's really important is, okay, let's say a person is creative. They're the ethereal. But the next thing is their values. Do they have a value to stick with things until it's done? Do they have a value that has to find the next thing before the project is finished? The next is talents. Actually what they have now and the abilities. So between the modality, the impact, and the temperament, the values, the abilities, and the desires, when all those 6 fit together, we now have a complete person. And with that complete person, and it takes 3 to 4 hours to put this to do the assessment. And then we provide the person and see it and the white paper, which is you can also download this. It's Discover, https://discover.csccourse.com, and that's the white paper, because this has been proven. Like I said, the Fortune 500 companies used it for 30 years, and this has been proven to be so accurate. First off, the employee is never seen. The assessment is there, and a video is given to them to explain what it does. And so it meets all anti-discrimination qualifications under corporate. Also, it shows even if a person should be working in silence, or if their temperament is they need all of the noise of a bullpen. So it's unbelievably complete. And again, that's why the Fortune 500 companies used it for 30 years. But and it goes along with neuroscience, because again, each person is completely different.
Yep. And it's always been, that's one of the things you always learn in every sales class that you ever take, is that, there are certain aspects of in the business world where a certain person just has an easier time connecting with one group of people. You're gonna be able to take and talk to someone heart to heart, yet there's somebody else who just wants the analytics, and that's it. They don't want to, they're in it. This is business. This is what I want. What do you have that's going to increase my overhead? What do you have that's going to increase or lift my business? I don't want to hear the heart to heart mushy stuff. So
Right.
You need to make sure that you got the right people going to the right people, because somebody who is not all about business, they're going to have hard times connecting with those people.
100%. And also, one of the things, an entrepreneur, when they do contract out to somebody, they have them take this assessment. And first off, it's going to help that business do better. But second, it's going to let them know right now, is this the person really that I want to work with?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's another tool when any company is hiring a contractor to have them take this assessment, because now they know who they are inside, besides what their website says, what, all of the hoopla and everything else. Who are they inside? And so this assessment is unbelievable. The other part of it is for investors that invest in companies. In fact, I'm actually going to be working with an angel funding group, the largest in the world. They want to have this as due diligence, because any company they fund, we're going to be working their board and everything else to determine if they can work right in this company. and they're super excited about it. And so that's one of the things. If people on here know companies that are struggling, we'll find out why. And the other next part of it is, let's say there's 6 people in the company that's taken this assessment. Now we're going to do an evaluation of how all those people work together, not just how that one person works in a job. So there's 2 levels of it.
I think being able to talk to your employees, I think that's probably the best way to find out why you are struggling as a business. Okay. If you feel like your business is struggling, yeah, you always want to communicate with the people who you are in business with. But never discount the people who are working for you, because they're the ones who are seeing the reactions to the people who you're working with. It's like, when I was talking to somebody and all of a sudden I saw that light switch from interested to, what the heck are you talking about? That's
Right.
not what we're doing. So they know, they can see, one-on-one, they can see exactly what's going on.
Yep.
So, Les, you brought along a video here. Why don't we watch it and learn a little bit more about this, and
You
then
bet.
we will come right back and we will finish up with our part today. So, I am going
Sure.
to put the video on here and stop my camera. Wait. I got to try to figure this out now. See how this works. Does this sound like your life? Scattered, jumping between tasks but never finishing. Saying yes when you want to say no. Avoiding hard conversations and holding it all in. It's time to stop overcomplicating life and turning it into your advantage. Experience T Now, a monthly membership designed to help parents, professionals, and dreamers like you conquer self-sabotage and thrive. Save your spot today. Get early access, a special gift, and start transforming your life. Because no one needs to go it alone when we all come together.
Welcome to Real Living Assessments. My name is John Rennie, also known as JR. I've been in business myself for over 30 years with Rennie, Lindsay & Associates, and I'm bringing to you one of the tools that we have uncovered as being really impactful in the way that we approach business. One of the most important things with being a business owner, being an entrepreneur, is to convey your values and your vision to your employees. They're representing you 24/7, and if they are not on board with your values because A, you don't know what they are, you don't know how to communicate those to them, then they're going to be representing you in a way that is not going to get you the results that you're looking to accomplish. So how do we go about doing this? At Real Living Assessments, we have an assessment program that dives deep into each one of your employees. We figure out what your motivated role is. We figure out what their impact style, their temperaments, and then also their interests, abilities, and values. And we put all that together to give you a real detailed, objective viewpoint of the strengths and shortcomings of each one of your members of your team. So why is that important? Well, think about it like you are a manager of a baseball team, and you have a great shortstop, but your pitcher is a little weak, and your second baseman is a little weak, and your catcher isn't quite up to par either. Well, you know you're going to have problems. You're going to give up runs, and that shortstop isn't going to be as effective as he could be if there wasn't a really good second baseman. What we do is, through our assessment program, we give you a way of analyzing each one of the members of your team to see where they would flourish the best, where you can get the most out of them. Which one is a utility player that you can put anywhere? And which one is an absolute specialist and can only function if you give them a certain environment? Something like They need quiet to be able to perform their work as opposed to working in a bullpen. They need to be able to be around people because that part fuels their fire. These are all different insights. And the reality is, one of the mistakes we make is that we frequently hire people that are just like us. And so we're missing people that are going to be more system oriented, or we're missing people that are on the creative scale. So what we do is we give you these tools, these assessments where you can go back and evaluate where each one is, where you can actually place a specific team member to be able to accomplish your goals. Now, obviously that's going to have immediate impact on the bottom line where people are actually going to be able to function at a greater degree and be able to really flourish in where you're at. But it also helps you because one of the roles of a leader is to make yourself replaceable. If your business cannot function without you physically being there, you're going to be limited in growth. You need to be able to delegate your responsibilities to other people. You need to be able to stick to what you do really well and delegate those things that you don't do well. And so to do that, you need to find people that are different than you and to be able to measure them, but also make sure that they have your values. Make sure that they also are on board with your vision. So, succession planning. If you're looking to eventually be able to move on from your business and be able to manage it remotely, really, really important. Conflict mitigation. Let's say that you have a certain quality assurance manager that is always at odds with your sales manager. And the two people are absolutely valuable in their positions, but what's happening is their personalities, their designs are conflicting to the point where you're almost at the point where you have to choose between which one you're going to keep. We can help you with that. Because part of it is that those two specific type of individuals are so uniquely different that they will have a natural conflict, and that will continue if they don't understand what the other person brings to the table, why they are both dependent upon each other. So we do this through a design discovery meeting. That's where they've gone through their assessments and we've actually digging deep into that person's design. We do it through leadership training where we actually teach you how to be able to look at these assessments and be able to make managerial decisions on moving a certain person to a new role. Who is best suited for that new branch that you're opening up? Where we can work with your staff, we can work with you, we can work with individuals to help them see how they work together best. What do they need to be able to do their best job? And not everything that a person needs is financial. Sometimes what they need is peace and quiet. Sometimes what they need is the enthusiasm of working with a team. And each person is different. They're not like you. Spend as much time on our website as you want. Take out the assessment yourself, vet it, see how it works for you. If it works for you, then reach out to us. We'd love to see if we can help your organization. Thank you.
I think there were a couple really, really important things that we need to discuss off that video. And unfortunately, our recording stopped at the end of this. So I want to thank Les for joining us for Les Simpson's master class for November. But one of the things that is so important is, like they said, you need to make sure that you're training somebody how you want it done, but somebody who can do everything that you can do. None of us can live a life of business 24/7. I would love to, but I would also love a happy life, which entails a happy wife, kids, grandkids, friends, parents, extended family, hockey. You cannot have a successful business if you are the only one who understands what you're doing. If you're the only one who thinks that, or who is running it. A successful business person is not somebody who does everything themselves. It's a painful lesson. It's also a motivator. A lot of the stuff that you've seen with Community Pay It Forward, it's been done by one person. Is it hubris? You damn bet it is. Some's financial, fear, stubbornness, which I guess hubris, But these are things that I'm working on. That's the reason why we're depending on more people day after day after day. We're asking them to come in. We're asking us we're asking people to join us. We're asking people to be part. I want to thank Les Simpson, the CEO, CSC course. Get a hold of Les at csccourse.com. Or give him a call, 303-579-6881, 303-579-6881. Les and I did also talk a little bit at the end about he and his beautiful bride joined us at the end or during the miracle last year, and they are a family of belief. They are a family of faith, and they talked a lot last year about their faith and what it means in their celebrations. And we're looking forward to them. They're going to be recording a video for us with a couple of their friends, it sounds like, which I'm so excited about. And look, this is one of the things that we're doing, and this is the reason why it's so important. And we will talk more about that after we get back from these couple messages. So please stick around. Once again, thank you so much, Les, for joining us this November. And thank you very much for being such a great friend, such a great partner for the last year. You can always see the Les Simpson Masterclass the second Wednesday of every month. Hopefully, it'll be to where it doesn't get cut off halfway in between. But thank you for joining us for the masterclass. I'll be right back.
Hey there, friends. I've been thinking. We all have our strengths, right? I can do this, but I'm not so great at that. I'm pretty good at talking to people, but I'm not so great at adding things into a website or app. Oops. I love speaking, sharing stories, social media, all those hashtags and algorithms. Yeah, that's a jungle I haven't quite figured out yet. Coming up with ideas that bring folks together, I'm all about it. But bookkeeping, let's just say numbers, and I don't exactly get along. But that's okay, because someone out there is good at those things. And when we work together, magic happens. See, Community Pay It Forward has never been about one person. It's a program built by many to support even more. Every one of us brings something special to the table. We all have talents that make us great on our own. But imagine how much stronger we are when we bring all those talents together. That's what Community Pay It Forward is all about. Your skills, my skills, our hearts, working together to make a difference. So tell me, what are you good at? Let's find out together. Visit communitypayitforward.us and join the movement.
Every car that rolls into your shop is more than just repair. It's someone's lifeline. Now, what if every repair could also be a lifeline for someone in need? When you join Community Pay It Forward, a portion of each job can help a family, veteran, or nonprofit without costing your customer anything extra. With the Shop, Click, and Pick program, your shop keeps cars running. Let's keep communities running too. No one needs to go it alone when we all come together. That mechanics spot really makes me giggle because part of that comes from, I do most of my promotions through Canva, and part of that has stuff from Japan, video from Japan. And it is so funny. You look at those teeny, tiny cars. And I remember my oldest son telling me when he first moved there, Dad, I drive a soda can. Because the car was just so small. And it's funny when he gets back here to the States, his mother just bought a brand new car, and it was like, when back in my day, getting in like a Ford LTD or Lincoln Continental or something huge. So it makes me giggle when I see that. Les and I we ended up talking about how one of the things that we want to do with the miracle of the season. I put my finger through the book. Ha 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 ha! Magic. Okay, so I'm just an idiot. But one of the things that we want to do with the miracle is we do want you to tell us. You know what? Put your religion in it. Tell us about your religion. Tell us about your faith. Tell us about how your faith works with this season. You can be as religious as you want. You can tell us about how you celebrate, what you believe. You can tell us all this. The one thing you cannot do is discount someone else's beliefs. You want to tell us that you believe that this is a season that is all about the birth of Christ? That's fine. That is fine. I appreciate that. I appreciate your feelings. I respect your feelings. But you need to make sure that there's a whole other world out there that believes something a little bit different. And our goal is to make sure that we are respecting everyone. Do you have a favorite holiday recipe? Something that is your favorite thing that your table cannot be without. You absolutely have to have it on your table. Every holiday. Scan the QR code. Put it together. Take 20 minutes. Show us what it's like. What it looks like. You want to make sure that you want to tell all the doctors and nurses and everyone out there, thank you, the ambulance, the veterans, whoever, tell them thank you for what you do. Thank you for being there for us during this time of year. Share that message of love. Share that message of support. You want to tell the people who work in fast food restaurants, who bust their ass every day to make a living for their family, but make life easier for yours. Tell them out there. Thank them. Let them know that you're here to support them and you appreciate them. Do it. You want to reach out to one of your brothers or sisters or something that you cannot be with this time of year because logistically it doesn't work. Financially, maybe it's not working. Do it. If you had a favorite story as a child, say your grandmother read you a story every Christmas. Your mother, your father, your grandfather, your big sister, your big brother read you a story every Christmas, and it's a story that means so much to you. Take your talking device, find the camera icon, hit record, set it up in a corner, and read this story to us. And in the end, take a brief moment to why did that story mean this to you? You need help? Tell us, hey, can you do me a favor and help edit this a little bit? And if you get it into us early enough, we can help you. Okay. If you're sending it in right on December 21st, we have no chance to edit it. So please understand that. This all goes together on December 21st. So we have to have everything in files ready to go on December 21st so we can put this all together. But get stuff into us. Folks, this is your show. This is about you. This is you doing wonderful things like Les and his wife are going to do, getting a couple friends together, and they're going to talk about how they celebrate and what they believe and what's important to them this time, this season. We want to hear that, but we want to hear what's important to you as well. So please make sure, damn it, you use the QR code. Get with me. Hey, Zach, this is what we want to do. Okay? Perfect. We'll get it set up. Hey, Zach, can you help us do this? If we can find the time, you got it. We're here. I want to show you how to make my grandma's favorite, my grandma's famous apple pie or cherry pie or blueberry pie or sugar cookie or ham marinade or, whatever it is. Do it. I want to read my children a story for Christmas and record it so they can have it forever, and we can also share it with other kids around the world. Let's go. Let's do it. This is important. Let's get this done. Folks, we can have a lot of fun with this, and we can make a lot of things happen. A lot of good can come out of this. I'm asking something huge. I am definitely asking you not to accidentally kick off the power of your desk. Very sorry about that. Anyway, we're asking you to join us and make a difference in someone's life. Folks, no one needs to go it alone when we all come together, and this is the time of year that we can really, really prove that point. So please scan the QR code. Get together with us. Let's see what you want to do. Let's bring it together. Let's do this together. Let's turn this into the real miracle of this season that can be very hard for a lot of people. Let's work together. Let's take the sting out of the season. Let's educate. Let's have fun. I once again want to say thank you so very much to everyone who was part of the 2025 Chili Cook-Off for books and board games. Y'all, and this is just the beginning. We have so much more that we're going to do with it. We're going to be able to take this to children in northern Colorado. When they're going to go to the hospital and they're going to be in there, they're going to be scared and things are shitty and they don't know what is happening. They're going to be able to get a book and pass a little bit of time. They're going to be able to take these board games and play with these board games. It's because of you. It's because of what you've done. Please make sure that you keep this up by scanning the QR code in the corner one more time. One more time, scan that QR code in the corner. You can still donate financially, or you can deliver to us, 1427 7th Street in Greeley, Colorado, Key Largo Lounge, or if you want to volunteer to pick up books yourself, books and board games, let us know. We'll shout it out. If you're nowhere in Greeley, do this for your hospital. Let your community get involved. Let's make a difference and let's prove to people that miracles do happen. Let's bring the positivity. Let's bring the passion. Let's bring the help. Thank you to my brother, Les Simpson, 303-579-6881, 303-579-6881. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Les at csccourse.com. Les at csccourse.com. You can find much more about the assessment if you go to www.reallivingassessments.com, reallivingassessments.com. The neuroscience behind what they're teaching you is so important because it helps you to understand the people you're doing business with. Not just getting into your own head, but getting into their head so you can tell them what they need you to tell them. Thank you all very much. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. You can always get a hold of me at 970-909-0751, 970-909-0751. You can also get a hold of me at Zach, Z-A-K, at communitypayitforward.us. That's Z-A-K at communitypayitforward.us. All of the information is in the descriptions. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, share, like the videos in no matter what form you're seeing them on. By the way, we are phasing out one of the two YouTube channels. If you go to this YouTube channel, you're now going to see it called Gherkin King. And that's going to be something that I'm just going to play around with in my own time. It's going to have more to do with the hockey. It's going to have more to do with news. It's going to have to do with music. It's just going to be something that I'm going to play around with on my personal life and try to get more into doing things, sharing my son's videos and stuff like that, stuff that's not quite as professional. Remember, if you go there, all opinions, well, no matter where you go, all opinions are people of their own. I don't know if I'm going to share anything political, but I know I will use it to comment on political stuff. So, but understand this, no matter what I say, I truly believe everyone deserves a chance. So, but folks, we can make a difference. We can do this. Let's just come together. No one needs to go it alone when we all come together. Please remember, it is cold out there. If you have an extra hoodie, throw it in your car. Give it to somebody who's battling with the elements. If you got extra of a hot meal, throw it in the old hillbilly Tupperware and take it to somebody who's struggling in your community. Maybe it's the elderly neighbor down the street. Maybe it's someone who's on the street. Small differences can mean huge differences for someone else. My name is Zach Clayton, President and Founder of Community Pay It Forward, Community Dare to Care. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much. We'll see you on Monday with another episode of Footprints Forward. We'll see you Wednesday. Right back here. Oh, and join us tomorrow for Family Networking. Family networking is happening tomorrow. You want to find out more? 970-909-0751. Go to LinkedIn and type in family networking. But folks, let's get ready to make a difference.
What if every small business purchase counts? What if every purchase could change a life? With Community Pay It Forward, your business becomes a force for good. Join the movement. Get listed. Make impact with every transaction, new customers. Your business, their mission. One app, one community. Download now at communitypayitforward.us.
Hi, friends. I'm Barry, and this is my amazing support gang, Zayden, Avery, and Bert. We're here to invite you to something truly magical, the miracle of the season.
This year, we're asking you to collect new books and board games. Yes, they must be new. And deliver them to the 2025 Chili Cook-Off, Community Pay It Forward, or your local children's ward at the hospital closest to you.
These gifts will bring comfort, imagination, and joy to children who need it most.
We also want you to read your favorite story, just like you would to your own kids, and record it for us to share on air.
Help us by purchasing these books and board games.
Open the cover and sign it with your family name, leaving the 2 blank for a nurse to fill in.
Let's celebrate the beauty of every tradition, every story, and every act of love.
Tell us about your favorite holiday memories. What did you celebrate? What moments with family and community do you cherish most?
Your voice could bring a beloved tale to someone who's never heard it before.
Businesses, we need you too. Sponsorships help us reach more families and make this season truly miraculous. Join us in showing your love for the community. Join us for the miracle
of the season.
Visit communitypayitforward.us to learn more, get involved, and share your story.
Say, bring me home, out alone, to show me the way. You wanna hold the heart of Sunset Boulevard. Bring me here, 'cause it's not quite clear to be a part of Sunset Boulevard.